Hey everyone, my name is Keith L. Jones, aka The Coach, and I would like to welcome you to week 4 of the locker room. And everyone knows that I try to bring one of my business partners on, and I have a special guest today, Shawne Perryman. Shawne, say hi.
Hey, 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 what's going on?
I'm not going to give her a cameo right now. At the end, when we talk, she won't have more than enough time to, let you know who she is and what she's about and give you some great tips to help you build your business. But in the locker room, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get straight to it. In the locker room, like I explained, in my previous videos, this is where we're going to give you the real deal. A lot of people, see highlights on ESPN, or they might see, the highlights on social media, things of that nature, but they don't see the blood, sweat, and tears that it really takes to become successful in this industry. And in the locker room is where you do the X's and O's. All right, so we're going to give you the X's and O's about what we're doing and the opportunity me and my team is doing. But I'm going to, instead of give you the X's and O's in a professional setting, if you're a professional athlete, they give you the playbook. And I'm going to give you an overview of my team's playbook. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you real quick and give you the playbook and explain to you what the playbook is. So give me 1 second. Go ahead. Sean, I'm going to go ahead and mute. Could you mute yourself for me, please? All right. Thank you. All right, great, ladies and gentlemen. So I know you can see my screen. Let me go ahead and blow it up. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And one of the playbooks that we use for our overall business is Easy One Up, and it's going to make sense after I go over this overview. All right, but again, where I'm going to give you an overview on at this current moment in time is Easy One Up. So let's get started. So first and foremost, I want to make sure you understand our earnings and income disclaimer. Any earnings or income statements or earnings or income examples are only examples and illustrations. Past performances does not guarantee you the same results in the future. Please read all the terms and conditions and I'm not going to say this for you, but you could go ahead and if you're watching it live now, write it down, or if you're watching it on a replay of this locker room episode, make sure you write this down. But the only thing you have to do is right here, where it's the equal signs, replace the username with whoever sponsor their username that you're going to use. If it was me, you use my sponsor name. If someone else shared this video with you and you want to take a look at it, make sure you ask them for at least their sponsor name and add it at the back of this right here and replace username with your sponsor's name. So once you're on their site, you will be able to, sign up with that person if they share this information with you. All right. So what is Easy One Up? Easy One Up is a domestic limited liability company. It was founded by the CEO, Peter Wolfen. If you don't know who this man is, I advise you to Google him and see the type of success he's had with each one of his businesses. All right. This particular company, Easy One Up, launched in the summer of 2016. It's online marketing education. We operate in one of the biggest markets in the world today, and that's education. It's not the biggest market because the biggest market is advertising. Education, learning how to advertise, learning how to drive, traffic to your primary business is a needed skill. And this is why we feel that Easy One Up is the perfect opportunity for anyone that's out there that's struggling to make some money online. This is your playbook. In fact, the number one product that you need to become successful on the internet is education. This will ensure you will become more successful in your business. The real question is, why aren't you or I investing in our business education? After all, we are the ones trying to find others to join our business so we could teach them as well. So how can we teach someone else if we're not learning? It just doesn't make sense. With Easy One Up, you get paid for sharing great information that will help any business skyrocket. Did Google or YouTube ever send a check to you for sending people to find information? Matter of fact, we sent people to Google or YouTube to go find some information, then click on a link in their description box so they could go join with them. Now we have the opportunity to share great information and feel good watching someone else progress. Easy One Up, it's absolutely the simplest and easiest way for anyone and everyone to make money. Absolutely no special skills are required. If you can watch a video and apply what you learn, you could definitely make money with this program. You get paid instantly. That's every single day, instantly. No waiting ever, instantly. Sure beats waiting 30 days to get paid, right? Because we get paid instantly. There are 4 revenue streams, and I like to call these our playbooks. The first playbook is the first level is for $25 plus a small admin fee one time, no monthly fees. The second level is $100 one time plus a small admin fee, no monthly fees. The third level is $250, no monthly fees, small admin. The last level and the final level is only $500 one time and a small admin fee. No monthly fees ever. So where else can you go and buy a business for one time and be able to make unlimited profits? However, I will talk about that a little bit later. 4 simple steps, ladies and gentlemen, all right? The first thing you need to do is sign up for free. Sign up for free and take a peek. Make sure that you verify your account. Check your email that you signed up with. If you don't see it in your email, look in your spam. Step 3 is buy your selected package using your sponsor's preferred processor. What that means, ladies and gentlemen, since we get paid instantly, when you sign up and you purchase attempt to purchase a package, whatever level, it gives you your sponsor's payment processor. It would tell you which way your sponsor would prefer to get paid. You get in contact with your sponsor and pay them that certain way, and your products are paid for. All right. Then step number 4, start using the training that you purchased and implement the skills into your business. Now, I'm not here to tell you how long it would take for your business to skyrocket. You're the only one that will be able to answer that question. I know many of people have joined a business and never took a look at the products. And I'm telling you, this is what this program is. It will help you build whatever business you're in. So as soon as you start reviewing the information, taking notes, and using and implementing the skills into your own business, that's where you're going to see a jump. So what are some of the trainings? How to scale your online network marketing business. How to create a product creation. Email relationship mastery. How to build a relationship with your email list, which we all know the money is in the list. All right. Money Counts Live Business Building Course, Part 1. They also have a Part 2 as well. Business systems and much, much more. However, business systems, if you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, any successful business has a system in place. McDonald's doesn't sell the best hamburgers or cheeseburgers. They have one of the best business models out there. They have a business system. And that's important with your online marketing business. You need a system in place, and this training will help you put your system in place. So if you want to refer, you can make even more money instead of just relying on the income that you're generating from these skills with your business. If you want to make more money, Share this with other struggling marketers or individuals that appreciate more education to build their business. You will receive 100% direct referral commissions, plus every time a training package is sold, you get paid. Meaning if one person signs up under you, they pay for the first level first, then they decide a week later to pay for the second level, the third level, the fourth level, you get paid each and every time. This includes upgrading, and that's what I just explained was upgrading. You get paid in real cash instantly to the processor of your choice. If you want to get paid to your merchant's account, you tell them where to go. If you want to get paid to your Payza account, you tell them where to go. If you want these individuals to pay you via FedEx or Western Union, you tell them what to do. Whatever the case may be, you direct these individuals where you want to get paid to. Instant commissions, all right? And no need to wait for your money. Again, it's your call because it's your money. You are in control, all right? So comp plan review. I'm going to give you a short example, okay? So if you earn 100% of your profits daily for life, what could that look like? Let's just say on level 1, for this particular month, you bring in, I know it says daily, but I'm going to make it even simpler. If you just bring in 20 people at the level 1 in 1 month, that would be $500 extra instantly in your pocket. Well, maybe in that month, you don't bring in no one at level 1, but you bring in 15 people on the $100 level, level 2, in 30 days. Ladies and gentlemen, that's $1,500 that month. Oh, let's say you don't bring in nobody at level 1 or 2, but that particular month, you only bring in 10 people at level 3. That's $250 per pop. That's, again, we're not looking at the daily. We're going to just say for this example purpose, monthly. 10 people at level 3 will bring you $2,500 a month. Now, let's say you don't bring in nobody on level 1, 2, or 3 that month, but you only bring in 5 people at level 3. 5 people at level 3 within a month's time. All right, that's $2,500 that particular month. You can do this. All right, we get paid instantly and in cash. So I'm going to show you how the comp plan works. We're in a reverse 1-up, and simply all that means, ladies and gentlemen, is your second person that you bring in on whatever particular level, you have to pass that person up to your sponsor. But that's the only person ever you will have to pass up, which is very powerful, and I'm going to explain to you why right now. This red dot right here is your sponsor. Whoever you signed up under, you paid them $500. For this example, it's the 4th level. You paid them $500 for the 4th level, okay? Now, M stands for you or me. In this example, I'm explaining, so this is going to be me, rather. So I bring in my first person at $500. Now I'll make my money back. The business is broke even. All right, I'm even now. My money is made back with my first person. When I bring in my second person, number 2, I have to pass that up to my sponsor. Now they make $500 off of my effort only one time. Now number 3, until infinity, every time I bring someone in at the $500 level, that person pays me. But this is the beautiful part of the comp plan. Every person that comes in has to do the same exact thing that you just did, and that's pass one up to their sponsor. So hypothetically speaking, if you brought in 10 people, and out of the 10 people, you pass up your number 2, so that leaves you with 9, that means when those 9 people bring in their second person, they have to each pass up 1. So that's 9 new people to you without you even doing the work. That's powerful, ladies and gentlemen. And the same thing is going to happen with them when they pass up one person. That person who's passed up, they still got to pass up. So it builds from the bottom as well. All right. That might be a little bit confusing. There's tons of other comp plan videos with more details in there. If you need more help understanding the comp plan, get back with the person who shared this information with you. And I'm pretty sure they can help you. All right. Now, what makes Easy 1-Up different? Number 1, we have retail customers. Any person company or business can purchase training packages without becoming affiliate. And that basically means they can buy the education and don't have the burden of having to sponsor people. You will be able to make money by just using the training within your business and increasing your knowledge and your skills. All right. Extra earnings can be extra earnings can be used to enter a high ticket program. Let's say you start getting better and you wanted to start and go into a higher ticket program that's, let's say, hypothetically speaking, $5,000. Well, you could use this program because it's instant money to generate $5,000 to go in that higher ticket program, and then show your team what you did to get them over to that higher ticket program as well. All right. No monthly fees ever. There's no monthly fees. A small one-time admin fee, and you're done. Your business is paid for. All right. You're not you're not responsible for sponsoring. No sponsoring requirement. Some companies say you have to sponsor at least 2 people before you can get paid. No, not with this company. It's instant pay to your pocket. All right. And finally, you have unlimited earning potential. You have the opportunity to sponsor as many people into this program and get paid for it instantly to the cash processor of your choice. And that's very powerful, ladies and gentlemen. With that, you got to understand there's no monthly fee. All right. So what is the fast start process, ladies and gentlemen? All right. Basically what it is, again, enroll for free right now. All right. Get back to the person who shared this information with you. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel and no one, directed you to this video, look in the description below and you'll see a link. Register for free. Verify your Easy One Up account. Again, look in your inbox. If it's not there after you register, look in your spam and verify it. All right, take a peek around, look and see what how the back office looks. Get a feel for it and see if this is something that you want to move forward with. All right, by whatever level you wish. All right, make sure you get with your sponsor, email them or email her, and get their suggestion. And you know your budget. All right, so by whatever level you wish. Plug into our Facebook group. All right. By plugging into our Facebook group, you will be able to start learning faster. If you're unsure about something, if you don't know how to do something, ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to plug in our Facebook group, post a question, and one of our leaders will get back and point you in the right direction as fast as possible. All right. And finally, once you sign up, start watching your trainings and take notes. That way you will ensure yourself that you're investing back into yourself to build your business. Utilize this program to acquire more knowledge, and we will talk about this in a little bit when I bring on our guest speaker. But it's very important. That's why I feel so strongly with utilizing this program to help my team grow and understand the fundamentals of online marketing. All right. So let me tell you and show you how, if you don't know how you will be able to promote this and you want to promote it, how me and my team is promoting it. We have 3 simple steps. And step 1 is to advertise our landing page and collect the email. That's pretty much advertising a capture page, and we're just sending traffic to this landing page. And the reason why we're doing this because a lot of people out there online is having headaches. They have these huge headaches, and Easy One Up is actually the aspirin. It will help them understand what they need to start doing to be able to earn money online. All right. So in step 2, we solve a problem. Once they want to see the problem, how we solve that problem, they will enter their email address. All right, we want to capture their email address. It's very important. The money is in the list. And these are some of the skills that I learned from this program. That's why I feel so strongly about it, all right? So in step 3, once they enter their email and sent to our sales presentation, some will purchase, some won't. Some will look at it, and some will think about it and have to put it on the back burner. However, we have an email follow up system that will reinforce what they are already seeing in the sales presentation and send them back to the sales presentation via the email. So how it works is we send them to our landing page, we collect the email in order for them to see the Ashburn that we have. We will show them the Ashburn how it works. They have the option to enroll now. Some will, some won't. Then it's going to send them to, when they click enroll now, it's going to send them to our join page. Some will just click it just to be nosy, but it's still going to send them to our join page. And either they join or they're not, our email follow-up sequence will start sending out emails on your behalf if you're using our system. In return, when they read that said email, when they're going to have the option to see our system again. So it's going to direct them right back to the sales presentation that they saw in the beginning when they first clicked and entered their email. All right. And it might sound a little confusing, but we have mastered it. So we have the system in place if you're looking to build with us. And this is what we call the distribution model. This is how we duplicate and replicate within our team. And it's simple. Drive as much traffic, because I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, just going to your friends and family, you're going to run out of friends and family. I'm telling you now. So we have to advertise just like Nike, Kia, all these other big companies are advertising. You see it the most during Super Bowl Sunday because they're paying millions and millions of dollars for these Super Bowl commercials. Why? Because they want as many eyes as possible on their business. So that's why we drive traffic to our website with our system in place. Because once they enter their email, it's going to send them to a sales page. Once they go through the sales page, they're either going to enroll or not. However, our email follow-up system will kick in. All right? And from there, they'll be able to send them back to the sales page, or within our email follow-up system, it will send them back to this live hangout. All right? And then from there, they will have the option to sign up, because at the end of this hangout, I'm going to ask everybody to get back to the person who invited them to this hangout to sign up with them. We're building as a team. All right? And then once they join, they're going to get the information to set up our copy and paste marketing system that's already perfected and done for them. All right, so that's the distribution model. All right, you don't have to join and learn how to build a marketing system starting off. We already have that in place for you. Okay, so next is basically letting you know, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we have this marketing system and we learned how to send traffic to our website 24/7 is because money never sleeps. Now, the question to you is, or rather, my statement to you is, get started now. Click the button below or get back with the person who shared this information with you so you can get locked and loaded and join our fast-growing team and start learning the fundamentals of online marketing and building your primary business. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the overview portion of this hangout. So let me come out of here and get back to the hangout. Let me see. Hey, Shawne, can you hear me? You got to unmute it.
Loud and clear.
All right, thank you, thank you. Did you hear? You see the size? I was into it. I don't know if it went through.
Yep, I saw everything.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, I don't want to take up too much of your time. And like I said, in the beginning, it's an overview of what we're doing and why we're doing it, and give you an opportunity to look on the inside and see what we talk about when it comes to building our online business. All right. But with that being said, I have a special treat for everyone. It's definitely a pleasure to have this person on here giving some of the nuggets that she acquired over time. And, to be honest with you, I don't know where I'll be if it wasn't for her. I met my sister. I like to call her my big sis. About what, 3.5, 4 years ago?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that's when I got bit by the entrepreneur bug, and pretty much jumped out there. And it was times and when and this is what I like to talk about because it's bigger than just earning money online. It's about a journey. You team up with people to build your dreams and help each other out. And I can honestly say, when I was at one of my lowest, not the lowest, this person has definitely helped me out. I remember it was a time when I had to take the bus. Shawne, don't kill me, but I'm gonna tell this little story. It was a time I had to take the bus to go home and visit my family, and at the time I was waiting on some money to hit my account from one of my businesses because we was getting paid like once a month or something like that, but I had no money to eat. And I was talking to Shawne, and she PayPal me $5 to get me something to eat at her bus stop. I mean, I know she knew what it was, and how appreciative I would have been, I was, to receive that. But it was just the fact that never, even to this day, we never met each other physically, face to face. It's always been on the phone or a hangout, and just to build these types of relationships, with individuals, it means more than anything because we see the growth. We seen what we, had to endure and push each other. And, the long nights of talking, long nights of saying, I'm done, Keith, or Shawne, I'm done, you know what I mean? And trying to convince them is just a hiccup in a road. But when it's all said and done, we here today. And that's the reason why I wanted Shawne to come on, because this is one of the individuals I know for sure that has perseverance. She has acquired some skills, built her business by branding her. So I want to definitely give her the opportunity to share some of the nuggets she has acquired along her journey. So it is my pleasure to introducing to you for the umpteenth time, because I know some of y'all seen her around, but Miss Shawne Perryman. Shawne, is your world.
Wow. Wow, wow. Thanks, Keith. Truly appreciate that. I just definitely want to piggyback off what Keith said. I mean, our relationship started purely online. Actually met through, at the time, a mutual friend. And we've been kicking it ever since. I can only imagine when we finally get together, what that's going to be like when we finally meet face to face. It's probably going to be crazy. We're going to probably need to have some bail money to the side. We might get in a little trouble. But just a little bit, just a little bit. But one of the things that Keith talked about was relationship building, and I really want to kind of piggyback off that and talk about that. When you're in any business, doesn't matter what program you're using to promote, to help you generate an income from home. That it's all about relationship building. You need to really be able to get to know a person, because one of the things um, that we know and understand is that people tend to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. So, at the end of the day, you really want to get to know a person inside their head, and this is how it also helps you build your brand. So today, what I want to talk to you about was actually using how to use Facebook a little bit more efficiently. I've come across some tips and tricks that have kind of helped me. People, when you're trying to broaden your brand, you're trying to get yourself out there, you're trying to get, more than those 200 friends on your list. You're trying, you want to, talk to other people. So I'm going to share with you some of what I do. So I'm actually going to share my screen and kind of go through a little bit of something here. So just give me 1 second.
You know what you're doing, sis? I mean, I know it's been a while.
Yeah, let me see. You know what? Don't even start. All right, don't even start, you. Let me see here.
You got to hit that present to everyone. I'm just making sure.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hush, hush. In my screen, I can't see it. Let me see.
I see me. Make sure at the top it says present to everyone.
No, it says I'm screen sharing, but I don't see um
I see you on the left hand side. I'm seeing you going down. Do it again, because I can see me. Hold on. Matter of fact, all right, do it again, because I see me, but I need you to
okay.
share your screen.
Yeah, so I'm doing entire screen and it says share.
All right. Look at the top.
It just says you are screen sharing, but I don't. Okay, so all right. Uh,
Yeah, you should be
can you
good
see
now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
my Facebook page?
Yes.
Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. So into it, I'm just gonna kind of run through the slides a little bit about how to use Facebook more effectively. All right. A little bit about me, who this crazy person is that's here kind of talking to you. You're wondering who I am. Well, as Keith said, I'm Shawne Perryman. I'm a mom of one amazing son, as you can see here. I'm an author of my very first book. I wrote a book on cruising, on entrepreneur, the travel agent, and a person who loves to help others succeed. That's really what I'm doing here. That's who I am. Um, and kind of the agenda. What will you learn? Kind of what will I go through today? How to connect with others on Facebook, as I said earlier. How to use groups more effectively, and as well as some automation tools to help you run your business more efficiently. All right. So one of the other things we're going to talk about is memories. Now, on any given day, Facebook reminds us of our memories from years ago. It can also show you who you're connected with on that day as well. So that we're going to learn how to use this to connect with your current friends as well. And so we're going to go through a demo, kind of live demo on Facebook, and go through all of that. But I just want to share with you some of the things that we will go through in this lesson. We're going to try to knock it out in this last half hour. Here's going to be the scripts that we're going to use, and I kind of, these can be tailored to whatever you prefer. But I say if you've never spoken to someone, you can say something like, "Hey there," the person's name. I see we haven't spoken since becoming friends. Just thought I would stop by and say hello. Hope all is well. Understand that this is not a plug to just go in there and drop your link. If you've never spoken to this person, just stop by and say hi. Um, some people will respond, some people won't. Just kind of move on. If you've spoken to that person before, again, you kind of say something like, "Hey there, I see it's been some time since we've spoken. How are you? What have you been up to? How's the family?" Especially if you checked out their page, you kind of know them a little bit, etc. Find some commonality between you and the other person that you're looking to speak with. Okay. We're also going to talk about groups and what not to do and how it does this. Don't spam. And what I mean by that is that most groups are pretty much spam fest. People are just going in there, throwing their links out, and never really interacting with anyone. And so, what we're going to talk about is what to do. And one of the things we talk about in groups is to provide value, such as your blogs or videos, trainings, things like this Hangout, whatever it is. We're going to show you how you should interact with others by liking and commenting on some of the other posts. Even if it is a business post, you can like and make a comment. If it's a company that you know about, you can talk about that. Follow others. Usually they will follow you back, and we'll show you how to go through your groups and do that as well. Now, one of the other tools that I use in groups, and you'll see as we go through the live demonstration, is what I find when people put their links in, to click on the links and see where it leads. See if it leads to a capture page. Because if it doesn't, you can use that information later to your advantage, especially if you have a marketing system in place. You can use that as a conversation piece to show people what it is or how they should be, um, getting leads while they're online. Because everyone needs lead generation. And then the last thing we're going to talk about is some tools that I use to help me kind of automate my business. And one of those tools is called If This Then That, which we'll get into. And another tool that I use, which is called OncoSuite, which is a group poster, but use the right way and not used often. So far, I've been using it now for about 2 months and haven't had any major issues. So let's just kind of dive right in. So we're going to go into Facebook. And one of the things that I talked about, and let's see if I can find it here. Usually, Facebook will give you either your memories, or if you see someone else's memories, you can kind of click in there and you can go in and see yours. So if I can get everything to stop popping up all of a sudden around here, let's see if we can't find my memories. I always try to find it over here on the side, and I never can. So it's always acting a little special. So forgive me for that. As you can see, I want to have tons and tons of pop-ups. But if I can't find the memories, don't worry, we'll get back to it. Um, but I'm going to show you how I use groups. So let me just pick a group, and you can really go into any group that you're in. Um, Sometimes I like to go into groups, where there are going to be other entrepreneurs, people with an entrepreneurial mindset, somebody like a Ray Higdon or Jessica Higdon, or just other people that you follow, people that may be, you know, into the same thing that you're in. So let me just go in. So I'm going to go into a group. Let's see. Oh, and that's not the group I want to go in. So let's try that again. Let's see. These groups can be amazing when I think you kind of use them the right way. So awesome. So what I'm going to do now, again, I don't know why we're acting special right now. So I apologize for that. What happens when you do things live? We're going to try this one more time. Yeah, too many windows open here for the computer. We're going to try this again. I apologize there, Keith. We're gonna get it together. All right. So I'm gonna go in this group, and what I'm looking for here is the members who are in this group. So I'm gonna show you exactly where to find that at and how I use this to my advantage. All right. So right here where it says members, I'm just gonna click in there. All right. You see a few familiar faces already, people that you know in here. And usually the first half was the beginning is usually people that you may know, you may be friends with already, um, and so you can just kind of go through the list, because then you'll see people that you're not friends with, and it'll say you can add as a friend. So what I like to do is sometimes if you just kind of hover over a person's name, because I don't like to send too many friend requests. But here's the thing, you can follow a person. So if I can follow some people, normally what happens is when you follow people, people will normally follow you back. Sometimes people will even send you a friend request when you follow them. So I can do a couple of different things here. I can just kind of go through this list and follow a bunch of people. I could go in and follow this person, and then what I could do is that I could just go to her page if I chose to, um, and then I could send her a message and say something like, "Hey, I see we're in a few of the same groups. I like connecting with other like-minded people. Just thought I would reach out and say hello," something to that effect. Um, If you can go through someone's page time and go through somebody's page, you can see kind of what they're about. And in this case, because you can follow her, you can also like and comment. And this is a good way to get someone's attention if you're if you're searching out new friends. So what you can do is you might go in and you might read something, you might like it, and then what happens when I comment, I may say something like, "Hey, great post," and tag the person's name, so that way they will get notification. Lauren, this is a great post. Thanks for sharing. And I might do that on maybe one or two pictures. So it lets the person know that, there's a new person who's checking them out. And I've also sent a message as well. So that's one of the ways that I use groups to connect with other people. And so, when you're going through that process, you can just go in and follow people initially. Then you can go back if you want to, or you can go and follow that person, check out their page. And normally, what I do is I usually will click on that person's name, and I try to just stay within the group. And what I usually do is right click, and then I'll try to open her page in a new window so that I can stay within the group that I'm in. And I just kind of work the group that way. I'll just go here like this, open link in a new tab, and then her page will open. And then I can get a chance to see if it's somebody I want to follow, see if we have some mutual friends maybe, whatever the case is, and send the message. Again, it takes a little time. Maybe try to do 5 a day, 10 a day, whatever your goal might be in terms of how many new people that you will reach. Some people may not see the message because it could go to their other folder, but don't be afraid to, like I said, if you tag the person in a couple of their, posts when you comment or something, they will see it. So that's one of the other ways that I use groups, and I think I get a lot of people who follow me back. I get a lot of people who will, respond back to um, the message that I send them. So the other thing I do when I'm in groups, let me see, I'm gonna go in here and find another group. So I do that a lot with like groups that I know have other network marketers and other like-minded people. And then when you get to some of those groups where people are kind of just throwing their links in any given group, no one's really necessarily commenting maybe or haven't liking anything. Um, I go in here and I basically I do the same thing. I go in here and I connect with other like-minded people. And but what I do is that when I post in these groups, some type of value in the group for sure. Post that I've written. Maybe it's a training video that I've done. Maybe it's just like I said, this Google Hangout that we're doing now. And I try to go in there and post some value because when you do that enough, people will start to wonder, hey, who's this person just in here spamming links? Okay, so I might go into any given group and I'll do just that. I'll post value. Maybe once a week, I might go in here and post about an opportunity. Now, the difference and how I try to stand out from the competition in this group is that I usually don't put a link to my opportunity. Now, I know some people say you should just drop a link. Some people say you shouldn't. I usually don't. I usually try to put a post in here that's going to pique someone's interest. I give them a call to action, telling them if you want more information, comment below or comment traffic or whatever the case may be. Something that's gonna, or you put some engaging post that's gonna get someone to start talking about the content that's within your post, and then go from there. So now what I do is when I go and I put a post, whatever it is, even when somebody likes it, they may not have followed through with the CTA, with the call to action. But even when someone likes a post, what I like to do is I go back in there, I see who's liked it, and I say thanks person's name for liking my post. So it shows that you're paying attention. And again, now you can take what I consider a lead, and go check out their page if you can and see if it's somebody that you either A, want to maybe friend or send an inbox message and connect that way. Okay? So again, that's one way again of still connecting with other people and adding to your list. Now here you have someone who's put up a post. He's got a link here, obviously. So what I might do is I might go in here and click on this link. I'm going to open it up in a new tab, and I'm going to see where it goes. Here's another one here that they got a link in here. I might open it up, and basically what I'm doing is to see if their link is going to either their replicated website or if it's going to a capture page. So you can kind of see here, this guy is promoting some taking surveys for cash. It looks like it's going directly to the website. He's got some screenshots in here. Um, but again, how does he know who's coming to his page? You know, he has no way of capturing a lead. So for me, go in here and say, you know, I may like it and say, hey, what the person's name is, Allah, you know, looks like a great program. Are you having much success or something like that? Or I just may say, hey, you know, looks like an awesome program. And then usually they're going to come back and they're going to throw the link at you again and say, hey, join my business. And then you can say, you know, they ask a question, well, you know, how long have you been online? You know, what is the one thing you're struggling with? And once you start asking questions and get to know people, people will usually tell you, you know, lead generation, so on and so forth. So this may be a person that I may want to talk to about my marketing system and lead generation and how to capture leads. You know, I looked at the next person here to learn number one secret to make the visual income. This looks like it's a capture page. I click here to get instant access and see what happens. Um, and again, you can clearly see after it comes up, right, he's got a capture page in here. So I pretty much know that this person is just Sharon Scott pretty much knows his stuff or has an idea or knows she needs to capture, at least she needs to capture the leads. Again, it may be somebody I want to talk to. I can go in, I can open up that link and check her out. You know, again, maybe a comment here, whatever the case is. But that's generally how I use groups. I definitely try to provide value, like I said, again, blogs, trainings, videos, whatever the case is. And follow people is another way that I connect with other like-minded people. And to check out their URL, if they have a link to a page, I try to check that person out and see what they're about, and then go from there. So I click on like Sharon, I might go to her page. Can't really see it, can't follow, can't do anything. We don't seem to have any mutual friends. So I just might kind of just move on. But that just gives you an idea of what I find ways to use Facebook more effectively and to use groups. So now if I can just find some memories in here, because I haven't really gone through my memories for the day. So let's see if I can kind of notify me that I have memories with somebody, and then I'll just kind of go from there. Like that. But I hope you got some true value from how to use groups more effectively, the messages that you can send to people when you're connecting with them. And like I said, it doesn't have to be verbatim, but just something, you know, to signify, hey, you know, I see we're still friends, we've been friends, and maybe because you've been friends for 2 or 3 years and you connected, you know, but never connected, never had a conversation. Um, and because I'm looking for my memories today, I can't seem to find them now. Up until probably this Google Hangout started, they were just everywhere all over my page. But because I'm looking for it now, I can't find it. But anyway, when you're going through your memories and you're looking at all the pictures and everything else that you posted, when you get to the very bottom, it'll show you people that you connected with. And that's what I was trying to find here. So give me 1 second. I'm almost done here. And see if I can't find it. said, it's because I'm looking for it. And it's crazy because I usually have tons of memories with my sister, so I'm surprised I can't even find those today. Um,
Facebook got you working today, huh?
yeah, man, I'm telling you, you know, for real.
I see that.
Yeah, it's making the system work hard today. And
Man, that's loud for you.
usually I can find somebody else who has the memory, and I can just go in from there. I can't even do that right now. Now, when I was on Facebook earlier today, it was all there. All memories was popping up. I can see other people's memories, and now because I'm looking for it and I'm trying to show it, it don't want to cooperate right now.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's keeping you on your toes. These live events, man, it keeps us on our toes, man.
Definitely, definitely.
But definitely, I love the tips and strategies that you share with us. I mean, it's always, things like that we could just add to our toolbox because the overall, name of the game is lead generation. To know where you can find leads, excuse me, different leads and generate leads in different spots. You can't keep fishing at the same pond because eventually the fish will run out.
I mean, with the amount of groups that's on Facebook, I mean, you never run out of people to talk to a whole week, depending on the size of the group, and just talking to people. Your
Yeah.
inbox will start to look.
I hope you can find one. I would love to see what you do.
Yeah, wait a minute, me too. But before we get off this hang stuff, I'm almost done. I don't want to keep it too long. We're going to kind of talk about some of the tools that I use to help me kind of automate this process because for any online marketer, we're pretty much on a lot of different social media sites. Facebook, got Facebook fan pages. We're talking Twitter. We're talking Instagram. We're talking. I can't even keep up. There's so many going on.
I know.
Um, and so one of the tools that I use, or one of the ways that I was looking for a way to automate my business because one of the things we also as entrepreneurs is that we try to automate as much as we can to try to post the same message on 5 to 6 different sites sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about one of the tools that I use for that. And before I get over this, I'm gonna try to find me a memory somewhere in here. I'm gonna search real hard. Well, I'm gonna move on, and we're gonna. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on, I just found one, so I can see my memories. It only took me forever to find it, so I'll talk
Forever,
about
man. I'm
that.
gonna go ahead and back out again.
All right, awesome.
I was your Robin to the Batman.
Got it. Now I'm looking at my memories. So it's telling me my memories from 1 year ago today. Okay. So, we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to kind of scroll through. We're not going to worry about that. Let's see. Not going to worry about that. We're going to keep scrolling through because it's going to get real interesting real soon. So let's see. That's my little man there. He's 13 actually on Friday. So he's got a birthday coming up. That was a birthday a year ago. But right here, it says you became friends on Facebook with one person. So on this particular day, it was one person. And so you can see the person's name here. So what I might do again is open up that new tab or go to hover over. You can see right here what says message. And because I know him, I'll say, and I know I've talked to him, I'll say, hey, it's been, maybe it's been a while since we talked, or, Facebook let me know that I became friends with you on this day today, a year ago. Just thought I would stop by and say hello. I mean, quick message, type something real quick and send it out. Um, just that simple. Then you scroll down, it'll show two more people I became friends with on Facebook, and basically do the same thing. Hey, it's been a while since we connected, and if you click on your messages, You can see if there's previous messages, you know you talked to that person before, or if there's no messages anywhere in here, then it says, hey, I see we became friends a year ago or 2 years ago, whatever the case is. Been a while since we chatted. Thought I would just, excuse me, thought I'd just stop by and say hello. And you're out of there. That's really it. But it brings those people that you've been connected with, who you may not have talked to, it kind of brings them to the forefront. Again, it's not about going in and dropping and spamming them and dropping that link in the inbox and just saying, hey, how you doing? Here's a link. Definitely don't want to do that. But what you want to do is what me and Keith have done and what we've learned, and that is to build relationships. So that's how I use my memories. I scroll through that every day. Um, excuse me. I scroll through that every day and send those messages out. Now, the one thing that wasn't in the slide that I would like to share when we talk about connecting with other people, like I said, we connect with people through groups. We connect with people in our memories and stuff. And I was trying to think, and the last thing one of the other ways I like to connect with people sometimes is just to maybe I message somebody and, they responded back, but I haven't, or, whatever the case may be. Sometimes I'll check my messages. I'll go to message requests because we got this sneaky little other little box over here, and then this was a see filter request. Now, most of the time it's spam in here, but every now and then you may find somebody who's an entrepreneur over here who may be trying to connect with you. So that's just another little tool to use when you're connecting with and reaching out to people within Facebook. Okay. So I hope that little tool, I hope that little trick helps. And the last two things I'm going to share with you, and then we're going to get out of here, is some of the tools that I use. So one of the tools that I use is called If This. Um, it's a free tool. I absolutely love this 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 tool here. And they set up what's known as recipes. And so what I do here is I'm able to set up this recipe, and I'm going to show you what my recipe looks like. I got a few different ones, but I set up this recipe that says, um, if I post a photo to Instagram, then it gets posted to Tumblr. Let me see, if I post to Instagram, then it gets posted to my Facebook page. If Instagram, then it goes to my Pinterest. If I post to Instagram, it goes to my Facebook wall. If I post to Instagram, it goes to Twitter. Let me tell you, folks, this is a time saver. As you can see, I have some other things set up even for Twitter. I go in and I thank a new follower. So if you see here, I have a message just thanking a follower. So I say thanks, and it's the full name for the follow. Follow me on Facebook, or get your free book, or whatever the case is, whatever the link you kind of want in there, you want to put in there, I put it in there. And here's why I do that, because, of course, it's hard to be in 5 or 6 places at one time. So I can set this up so that it sends a message automatically. They can connect with me on Facebook. They can get a free book from me. Whatever you want to do, every time someone follows me on Twitter. Okay? And kind of the same thing applies when I do Instagram. So when I post to Instagram, any picture that I post, as you can see, it goes to Tumblr automatically. It goes to both my Facebook personal and fan page. It goes to what I say, Twitter, and it goes to Pinterest. So I post one time, and I have to go to 5 different social media sites. Um, can you say uh, lifesaver for real? Okay. And there's several different channels that they have on here. Same thing. I write a WordPress blog, it goes straight to Pinterest. I write a blog, it goes straight to Twitter. I got one that goes straight to Facebook, to my regular page and to my fan page. And trust me when I tell you, it is truly, truly, truly a lifesaver. And you can go in here and truly play around. There's tons and tons of channels. And there's all sorts of stuff, that you can set up recipes for. I mean, the list just goes on and on. I would suggest go in here and just see what you can do. I mean, you can connect your oven and your wash machine, and you can turn the lights on in your garage. It's crazy what you can do in here. You can see, all sorts of stuff. If you got a blog and you're a blogger, you can, get it so that it can go to wherever that you want it to go to. Um, Tons of stuff in here, folks. Tons of stuff. And I just, like I said, I really suggest you just kind of go in there and you play with it. But it's a great tool to use. It's gonna really save you some time if you're, the type of person that, likes to kind of be everywhere. This tool here will be a tremendous help. And the last tool that I use um, is called AutoSuite. Now, AutoSuite is basically a that I post on Facebook that I use to help me post on Facebook. So when I try to, and it has posted because this software, trust me, has a whole lot of different things going on. You can find um, trending YouTube videos that you can take and post on your page to get more engagement. Talks about the different Twitter discover, Facebook page finder. If you're trying to find new groups, you can find it here. It's a YouTube search. You're trying to find some more funny videos. There's images that you can use. So, for instance, if you're trying to find some new Facebook groups to join, and I don't know, it depends on what your niche is, but let's just say for me, it might be travel. So I might go in here and type in travel and do a search. And once you get, connection page and stuff, which is really simple, you're able to go in here and you're able to do this. And then what it's going to do over in Facebook land, finding different content and different groups and stuff, as you can see. So all of a sudden you get a list of just tons and tons of stuff. You can discover the content, you can visit the page, you can analyze the audience, you can do all sorts of stuff. This is just one of the things that you can do. Again, this is I just got this tool recently, but I'm absolutely loving it. So that's one of the things. The other thing, what I like is the post. Um, Now, if you have fan pages, you can schedule um, to go out on your fan pages, but you can't schedule it for the groups. But what you can do is you can set up different group names and then stick those particular groups that you want your post to go out. So because I blog and I might want to put my blog in those different groups. Again, now there's some criteria to post in those groups. But if I write that blog, I got 11 groups that I can go in and post my blog content to. If I write a blog about travel, I have about maybe 5 travel groups in here that I can. But like every morning, I normally post a daily motivation or some kind of inspirational stuff. So once I post on Instagram, remember, because I'm using if this then that, it's going to my other 5 social media sites. But there's about maybe 6 or 7 other groups within Facebook that I like to post to daily. So what I do is I go ahead and I click on the group that I want, and then I put whatever my daily motivation may be. This is why I'm not going to push the button on it. If I want to, put whatever, I might put like, let's see, isn't easy, but we must never give, something like that. Then I might put some hashtags in here, whatever the case may be, blah, blah, blah. and kind of do that. And then what I might do is I might put a link. And sometimes, usually, I always have a link to using my blog or maybe some caption page. But I usually try to make it my blog or something like that. You can also put a picture in here if you want a picture. You know, if you have it on your computer, you just, find a picture that you need. If I just wanted to put that, I'm use that for the sake of the conversation. Um, and then you can go in here and you can delay your post. So you can do it randomly. You can do it every 30 seconds, every minute, 2 minutes, so on and so forth. I usually do mine at random delay, and I kind of let all the algorithms work. And then all I do is just hit post. And now it's this one thing is going to post in those 7 different groups. Another lifesaver. I'm actually able to do this. I can pull it right up on my phone. So I'm able to schedule, to set up posts to go out while I'm out and about, which again is a lifesaver. So those are the two tools that I use. The Uncle Suite, it's more than just a group poster. There's some other things in here that you can really do. Like I said, you can find you can discover content. Let me find this is kind of cool. I might go in here and I might put something like, let's see, funny videos. Okay? And then what it's going to do is going to go out there in YouTube land and it's going to uh, pick some funny videos. Okay? And then you can go in here and view them. You can download them and look right here. You can just go in and hit post. You can post it to your fan page. You can post it to your groups. You can pick that group or the fan page, whatever the case may be. You pick the group categories you set up, or you can just go in here and go through your list and click whatever ones that you want to send that post to. I mean, super simple. I mean, this tool is awesome. Again, it's what I like to use. I pretty much leave it on that. I hit post, and now this is going to go all over into the Facebook world, wherever you decide to post it. And you never left your software. It goes out and it searches for you. And then you can go from there and post whatever you like. So that's really it, folks. That's what I have. Again, that's just to kind of summarize. When you're using groups, try not to spam as much. If I'm going to put something in a group, I might maybe once or twice a week, maybe. And I usually only, it's usually only one post. It's not consecutive posting about this, and that, and the other. It's kind of one thing. We're talking about traffic, and maybe I might post something about the traffic source that I'm using. We're talking about maybe the marketing system. Maybe I might post something about the marketing system. But I really try to lead the groups to a value, because when you do that, people are really, as people are going there and posting, they're going to kind of see this person's always posting this. So they might watch that video and learn something new, and now become a friend, or at least a fan that's following. So I hope that you got some true value. Get out of my screen share mode over here. One day ago. And again, I hope you got some true value from that. Ms. Jones. That's it. You can take the screen share off.
All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh yeah, that was awesome, man. You sure you don't want to take over the hangout? I swear I'll pass it on to you, man. It's a little, I don't know if it's my computer or not, but it is a little staticky or whatever the case may be. But even if it does, I believe they could fight through that and still get some value, from this video and this overview. And we've been going, man. I looked up and I see it was like 11:15. So I'm gonna hurry up and wrap this up. But I do want to ask you a question, and well, not a question, but to pretty much, ask you, is it anything that you would like to share that you acquired through your journey that you would like to, share with the newbie or individuals that's currently struggling, just looking to hear some encouraging words, to know that they're in the right place at the right time, they're doing what, they feel that will help them create wealth. Do you have anything, any advice that you would with those individuals?
Absolutely. It's three simple words. You say this to me all the time. We had these conversations. Up. Don't give up. You know, and just continue to learn. Invest in yourself and understand that you are worth everything that you deserve. You're worth it. But it's you know, we talk about this all the time. I don't feel like doing this today. I don't feel like cutting that video. Or I don't feel like writing that vlog. I mean, some nights I come in here and I'm exhausted. But I'll come in here and I've written that vlog. And even if it's 11 o'clock at night and got it out.
Mm-hmm.
Seen it that night, but they'll see it the next day.
Oh, man.
So, you know, don't give up. You know, learn to invest in you. Learn to brand you. And keep moving. That's what I got. That's what I got.
And I mean, that's pretty much all you need. Never give up. You know what I mean? You could research this, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lot of individuals that became successful, and they became successful at a later age, at a late age. Prime example, Colonel Sanders of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I believe he was around, what, 65, between 62 and 65, somewhere around there, before he blew up. But it wasn't the fact. Well, a lot of people might look at it like, oh, he was 65, he only lived, so he can't even, you know, enjoy his wealth. But he is enjoying his wealth because he passed that legacy down to his family. And that's what it's truly all about. You know, it's up to us to start a trend where we creating wealth and passing that down to our generation, and with a knowledge of how to and pass it down to them. If somebody doesn't change, you know, for your families, if no one's going to help your family, you know, basically, I know I messed that up, but basically, somebody got to be the difference maker.
Right,
You know,
absolutely.
somebody got to be the difference maker. Somebody have to step out on faith and believe we can make a change, and it comes down to us, and it basically falls right back to what Shawne said. Those three little words: never give up. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith L. Jones, and that was.
Shawne Perryman.
And I hope you enjoy our locker room episode today. This is actually my 4th episode. Next week, I have a very special guest. He's so special that I had to change the day to a Tuesday because he had something else going on Wednesday. So for this individual, you know, I had to make room for it. You know, I had to do everything I had to do. He's not charging me. You know, he's giving out some great training. So definitely, you know, give back and make sure you get the information for next week's The Locker Room. But what I do want to say is, you know, if you are interested of taking a peek at our playbook, make sure you get back to the person who invited you to this hangout. Make sure you look in the description below and click on that link, you know, to get started or take a peek. Sign up for free. Look, if it's not for you, it's not for you. All right? But never, you know, keep a closed mind on things that's working for others, and those others are willing to help you understand how it can work for you. All right? Until next time, my name is Keith L. Jones, the coach. I salute each and every one of you, and I will see you on the inside. Thank you.